Hello and welcome to our 33rd session. In this session, we begin phase 3 of our local AI audio pipeline, where we convert English speech from a video into a clean time-stamped transcript using faster whisper and C translate 2. We will create a dedicated Conda environment, install the required GPU supported tools, extract clean wave audio from a video and run a Python transcription script that generates 3 useful outputs: a JSON segment file, a plain text transcript file and a SRT subtitle file. This phase focuses only on English transcription, preparing the foundation for the next stage, translation and AI dubbing in Indian languages. Now, before we start, come into the YouTube video page or in the e-learning page, scroll down and in the description, click on more and here you will find the Patreon page link. Click on this link. This will bring you to the AI Film Studio setup and filmmaking Patreon page, and if you scroll down, you are provided with 33 audio ASR transcription files.zip. Click on this to download it, and once it is downloaded, come to the downloads folder, right click and choose extract all and extract all the file. Once it is extracted, select all the content inside this folder. There are 2 folders and 2 text files. Right click and cut it. Come into your AI Studio audio folder, right click and paste it. If it asks for any replacement of file, click replace the files. All the files needed for this session, the script files and the input video for transcription, all is now available to you. Coming into search, type Anaconda prompt, open it as administrator. Type Conda env list to see the list of environments available. So you have the base and audio base which we created in the previous session and Torch GPU to test our GPU. I am going to create a new audio environment only for this transcription. Type Conda create, add -n and the name I am going to give is audio-ASR. For this I am going to use Python equals 3.10 version, add -y and press enter. You can see that the entire environment is made ready. Right now we are in the base environment. So I have to shift to this new environment. For that, type Conda activate, give the name audio_ASR and press enter. And now if you see audio ASR in the prompt here, this indicates that now we are in this new audio ASR environment. I will maximize the Anaconda prompt screen. I am in audio ASR environment, and in this environment I have to first update my package managers. I will type Python -m pip install and add to -upgrade pip and press enter. Now my package manager will be updated and you can see it has been updated to 26.1.1, and to confirm it, type pip -, and version and press enter, and you can see the version number and where it is residing. We have to install our PyTorch. For that, I am going to type pip install torch, torch vision and also torch audio. And these 3 packages are going to get installed by an URL. So I will add to -index -URL, and now I have to give the URL address. It is https://2/ download period pytorch period org. Then I will add a /WHL and I am going to take it from CUDA 130 version. If I press enter, PyTorch wheel files will now update my CUDA configuration. All my torch files and the wheel files have been downloaded and my GPU environment is now ready. Now type CLS and press enter to clear the screen. My next mission is to check that my PyTorch drivers are correctly communicating with my hardware, that is my NVIDIA drivers. And to check this, if you come into your Windows File Explorer, in your D drive, come into AI Studio, Audio and there is a folder called scripts. I have already provided you all these scripts. You have a script called as gpu_compute.py to check whether the computation is running. So I am going to run this script. I will first click on this address bar and copy this path, then come into my Anaconda prompt and type Python space, paste this path, add backward slash, and the name of my file is gpu_compute.py and press enter. If the computation works, you are going to see this torch size 5000 and GPU complete test pass. So this is now working fine. Then if you come into the script folder, there is also another Python file that I have given to you, check torch GPU. So I will come back here to Anaconda prompt and again type Python and space, paste this path, add backward slash, and I will type check torch_gpu.py and press enter. It is going to check the PyTorch version is 2.11, CUDA version, CUDA available, true, GPU count is 1, and you have the GPU name and total VRAM. So this shows that now my Python environment is correctly communicating with my hardware. Now we are ready to install our working files. So the first one we are going to install is this faster whisper. I will type pip install faster-whisper, add a space. I will also install FFmpeg-python, add a space, install srt, add a space, install tqdm, add a space, install pydub, add a space, and install sound file. I am installing fast whisper, FFmpeg Python, srt, tqdm, pydub, and sound file. If I press enter, so all these packages will now be downloaded and installed. So you can now see all the packages are installed, and coming back here, I will type cls to clear the screen. Then if you come into the script folder, I have provided you with a script, check faster-whisper.py. If you right click and open this in Visual Studio Code or in Notepad, I have imported faster whisper, and if it is going to work, if faster whisper is present, I should get this message. I will come back to Anaconda prompt and again I will type Python, press Ctrl V to paste my path, add backslash, and I will type check _faster_whisper py and press enter. Now if you see faster whisper installed, then faster whisper is now working correctly. I should also see that in faster whisper there is a component called as ctranslate2, and it has to be installed correctly. I will come back to my script and I have created one more script here, check ctranslate2.py. Right click and open this in Visual Studio Code. I am going to print the ctranslate version, and if it is going to detect the CUDA device, that is my graphic device, it should at least show number 1. So to test this, I will come back to Anaconda prompt, again type Python space, paste my path to the scripts folder, add backslash, and I will now type check _ctranslate2.py and press enter. So now you can see that ctranslate2 version is 4.7.1 and the CUDA device, if it shows 1, then it is clear that my ctranslate2 is identifying my GPU. Take a sample video file of someone speaking in English. See that the voice is clear with minimum background noise. If you come into the folder in DAI Studio, when you downloaded and copied it, in audio folder in input, I have already provided a video in video folder. There is a test_english.mp4 file. If you doesn't have this file, you take any of the English language speaking any video file where the audio is clear. So now if I just open this file, long before a camera is placed this is from my video. This is I think the 27th video. I have taken this video which is around 5.5 minutes. I want this audio to be transcribed now. So I will close this. My very first job is from this video file, I have to take out only the audio. And I am going to separate the audio using my FFmpeg tool. Now I will come back to my Anaconda prompt. I am going to call my FFmpeg space and I will add -y. I use -y to override any of the existing output. Then I will add -i. -i stands for input file, and I am going to give the input file path. If I come into the Explorer, it is in AI Studio Audio Input Video. So I will just copy this path, come into my Anaconda prompt and paste it, and then I will add a backslash. I will come back to my Explorer, right click and rename, and I will select this entire file name, copy it, come back to Anaconda prompt and paste it. Then add a space, add -vn. -vn tells my FFmpeg that the output should be only audio and not video. VN stands for no video. Then I will press space. I will add -ac, give space, add 1. I will add -ar, add space, 16,000 sample size audio. This converted audio, where it should be stored, I will add a space. I will come into D audio and I will come into audio output, and I will select this path. Copy it, come here and paste it. I will add a backslash and a file name to it. I will call this as test_English_16k.wave. And now if I press enter, this audio separation has happened. And to check it, come into your output folder. You can now see text English 16k.wave file has been created, and it is around 10 MB. This has now extracted only the audio from my video file. So if you want, you can open this and check it. Long before a camera is placed, I am hearing only the audio for the same length. So I am going to close this. Now comes the process of transcription. To carry out this transcription, if you come into AI Studio Audio, in the scripts folder, I had already provided you with a file transcribe_english.py file. From the Patreon page, when you downloaded the zip file that contains the script, we have already copied it to our folder. So I am going to right click and open it in Visual Studio Code. This script, this entire Whisper model is going to convert our audio file into a JSON, text and SRT. You can see here in comment, there are 3 models available. For RTX 5070, you can use large V3 model. For 4060, you can use medium or small model. Since I am using RTX 5070, I will go with this large V3 model. I am going to copy this, and in model size, I am going to come here and paste this. So I am going to change it to large V3, and float point I will leave it as 16. Now come into file and save this file. Now I will come back to my Anaconda prompt. I will press type CLS, clear my screen, type Python space. Then again I will come into the scripts folder, come into this address bar, right click and copy it. Come to Anaconda prompt and paste it, and I will add // and the name of my file transcribe_english.py. If I press enter, the very first thing it is going to do is it is going to download the model, and downloading of the model is going to take some time. Because I am not logged into Hugging Face, it is showing unauthenticated request, and I will show you in next session how you can authenticate your Hugging Face account. So now I have to wait till this faster Whisper model is downloaded. Now the model is downloaded, detected language is English, language probability is 1, everything is fine, but I am seeing an error here. It is saying that a particular DLL file is not found. If you come into your Explorer AI Studio Audio folder, I have provided you with a file called instructions.txt, and if you double click and open it in your notepad, cubeless64_12.dll is actually present in our machine, but since it is version 13, it is named as 13, but my model is searching it as 12. I have to copy this 13.dll file, make a copy and name it as 12.dll. I have to first find out where this file resides. To find this file, you have to come into DAI Studio, you have mini Conda 3, you have created a folder called as Conda_envs. You have audio ASR is my environment. If you come into library, you have one site packages, and inside this you have a folder called as torch. Open it, and inside this there is a folder called lib. So I will open it. I have to find out these two files. So if I scroll down, you can see here CUDA 64 is there, but it is named as 13, but I need 12. So I will select both these files, CUDA 64_13.dll and also this LT6413.dll. I will right click and copy it, and I will paste it again, so that a copy is pasted. And in this copy, I will just right click and rename this. Instead of 13, I will change it name to 12, and similarly in the other file also I will click rename, and for this LT64 I will rename it as 12. I have made a copy of these two files. I will also come back here into my DAI Studio folder, and in audio, if you come into models and if you open Whisper, here you can see that the model has been downloaded. It is now present in your D folder. I will come back to my Anaconda prompt, and to run this previous command again, I will just press the upper arrow, and then now if I press enter, it is loading faster Whisper model, and you can see the transcribing happening. It has detected English, language probability is 1, and you can see the transcription is going on. And now finally you can see that the complete transcription is over, and the files are saved as JSON, TXT and SRT files. If you see this prompt again, my entire transcription process has been complete. You can come back here to my Visual Studio Code, and in the code, things that you have to change is the audio file. We have given the path here, and this name you have to change it to the name of your file, whatever WAV file you are using, and the output folder also you can define it here, and then the model and the float point. Either you can use float 8 or float 16. And once you make these changes, the transcripted files can be found in DAI Studio Audio Output. You have transcripts folder. I am going to create a new folder here, and I am going to call this as test_English, and I am going to place all these three files inside this, so that next time when I do the transcription, it will not be overwritten. Now if I open test_English, I will open the JSON file first in Visual Studio Code, and you can clearly see how a clean JSON file is created, timestamp. Now I will close the JSON file, come back to the Explorer. Now I will open the SRT file in Notepad. You can see now the time code is recorded, and as you move down, you can see the time code here, and if you scroll down until 538, 540, you have the transcription done. So I will close this. You have a English transcript.txt file. If I double click and open it, you can see the complete transcription. In this session, we have successfully taken a video file with English audio. We have extracted the audio out of that video, and we have transcripted into three formats: JSON, SRT and text. This completes our phase 3. Our content is ready to be fed to our phase 4, where we are now going to translate these to Indian languages.